Good morning, everyone. And the other side. Lee circles. And reverse. And shoe circles. And reverse. And pin circles. And reverse. And reverse. And block. Okay, you can put away your sticks. Head turns. And center, and give me 1 second. I forgot to turn some lights on. Better. Head rolls. And down to center and reverse. And down to center and back up. Neck stretches. Right ear up. And relax, and left ear up. And relax, and right ear again. And relax, and left ear again. And relax back to center. Cross the hands on the chest. Raise the chin. And relax. Drop the chin to the chest. Tuck it in and raise the back of the neck. And relax. Cross the hands on the chest again. Raise the chin. And relax. Drop the chin to the chest. Tuck it in and raise the back of the neck. And relax back to center. Spinal waves. And reverse. And good. The qua. And reverse. And good. And reverse. And good. The windmill. And good. And the other side. And center. And good. And squats, starting on the left leg. And then the right leg. And the left leg again. And the right leg again. And prayer position. Okay, hands on the knees, up slowly. Keep your head down a moment. So you guys may remember that yesterday we watched a couple of short videos of a young lady who was doing some rock climbing in Yosemite, it turns out. I did a little more research and found out her name is Anna Nuthatch. Now, nuthatch is a bird up here in the Northwest, so I don't know if that's an assumed name or whether that really is her real name, but it's a great name no matter what. So Saturday morning, we're going to watch two more videos by her. She works with a team of people, a videographer, and also some climbing buddies because, of course, this is a very dangerous sport. But we're going to watch one really short video of her analyzing a climb. This is inside, just using a climbing wall, so it's not an exterior thing. But it made me think of what Catherine said yesterday, that this woman is very analytical. You don't just use your muscles and climb up a wall. You've got to analyze this. So it's a very short video, but she analyzes this climb, and you realize, wow, there is a whole very well developed science behind this whole thing. So she's saying, I need to do this, and then I need to do that, and then I'll try this, and then I'll try that. And everything has a name. So it's just like Tai Chi. And then we're going to watch actually a little longer video. I think it's about 8 minutes long, that she had made of herself, establishing a new route up one of the rocks in Yosemite, up one of the climbs. There was a lower climb and there was an upper climb, but nobody had ever connected them. And she connected them. So she actually put the pythons in and then climbed it. So it's kind of interesting to see that. Those folks who unfortunately don't live on the West Coast, right, will get a chance to see a little bit of Yosemite, how beautiful it really is. So we'll watch that. Okay, 2 more points about what we've been talking about the last couple of days, doing Golden Rooster stands on one leg. Yesterday I said for the lower body that when you raise your knee, you bring your foot in order to protect your knee. And that's true. If you watch competitions in China of young folks doing Tai Chi and also other martial arts, you'll see that they all do that. But there's something else that's even more important for us, because we're not being in competition and worried about other people kicking at our knee. But I want you to try something with me and you'll see what it is. I want you to raise your right knee, but don't bring your foot in to cover your knee. Just let it hang out here like this. How does that feel? Don't say anything, just figure out how that feels. Now do the same movement again, but bring your foot in so that it's next to your knee. How does that feel? Now, if you're like me, when you raise your foot and just let it hang out here, you're going to lose your balance. But you can leave your knee out there, but bring your foot in and you keep your balance. Why is that? Because you're putting your foot on your own midline. And that really helps you keep your balance. All right? So this will help you keep your balance. This will help you lose it. All right? This will help you keep your balance. So any movement in Tai Chi, all right, where you raise a knee, bring that foot in to your own midline, and it will help you keep your balance and keep things really smooth. That's one thing. Second thing is the full body spiral on here. We talked a lot yesterday about how, all right, you come in, it's like your upper arm is welded to your ribs. You come in and then you push out and you go around. And again, that's true. But what I want you to pay attention to now is not the mechanics of it, but the spiral within it. Right? Watch my hand. Right? It's spiraling. Spiraling, 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 all right? And not only is the hand spiraling, the trunk is spiraling, and the spiral starts in the foot, all right? Watch, from the foot, all right, to the base of the spine, up the spine, and out the hand. It's a whole body spiral. So if you can incorporate those 2 pointers in the movement, Golden Rooster stands on one leg, you'll start to get what it's really about. All right. Now, when you do this, or when you watch it, you watch me do this, you're probably going to be hypnotized by the hand that's making the bigger movement, all right? So the hand that's making the bigger movement is, in this case, my left hand. But watch my right hand, because it's the energy between the two hands that allows you to keep your stability. Watch. This is so strong that it's literally like you've got a rope between your hands, and you're pulling that rope. All right. Pull. 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 Now remember the martial application for this. All right, is you've caught somebody's hand and you're pulling it down. That's the defensive part of it. The offensive part of it is you're counterattacking. So in fact, that pull down and that counterattack, they make each other work. Now, you don't, that little flick that I'm doing is called Fa Jian. You don't have to do that. In fact, you probably shouldn't do that. But you can still practice the pattern that underlies it. Okay, so this is really a very complex movement that has to do with a coordination of the left side and the right side of the body, the upper body and the lower body, the inner body, and the outer body, that is the energy body and the physical body. So you can say, oh well, oh it's just a simple little move like this. But if you do this right and practice it right, it takes some focus and some awareness to do this correctly, right? Any questions? Okay, tomorrow is Friday, right? We'll practice this without adding anything more in. So we'll just incorporate this within the larger um, routine. And we'll continue with this movement on through the weeks ahead, right? Okay, the wrist. And the other side. And double. And stretches. And the other side. And reverse. And the other side. And relax your wrists. And the ankles. The other side. And rotate. And reverse. And the other side. And reverse. And close. And open. Close. And open. close and open, close and open. Doling. And touch the earth. And close your pores. Salute our masters and salute your classmates. Thank you, everyone. Guys, have a great day. We will see you tomorrow. Ciao.